Hey everyone, welcome to season 6, episode 21 of the Film Stars Championship podcast. I am Tim, with me is co-host Patrick. How you doing, buddy?
Come to Freddy.
This is God.
There you go.
I know. Sorry if I stole anything. That's not actually the quote I'm going to end with. But man, what a picture. So we saw A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I heard of that. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Now, this is technically my pick, but I butchered Trampling on You last week, so I don't know if you want to
Oh,
return the favor
sure.
or
All
should I
right.
just go for it? I don't know.
If you already have it up, God bless.
I mean, I do, but I just
Yeah,
wanted to
then go
give the
ahead.
offer. Okay.
No, if you already have it up, go ahead.
Teenager Nancy Thompson must uncover the dark truth concealed by her parents after she and her friends become targets of the spirit of a serial killer with a bladed glove in their dreams, in which, if they die, it kills them in real life.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a gnarly poster.
Oh, the Nightmare posters are gorgeous. The first five are out of this world.
Yeah. It's kind of a bummer, and like I was like looking at like the box set stuff because you gave me the digital access to it. And I was
Yeah.
like, these are boring. Like, just give me the original like posters because they're just so neat looking.
Yeah, the first like five are painted posters are just absolutely gorgeous. Freddy's Dead is a bummer, and then I think A New Nightmare is fine.
Yeah,
It's better than Freddy's Dead, and less said about the remake, the better.
yeah, that's for sure. Ugh. I remember seeing that in theaters and just being sad. Like, I was just
Oh man, it's a
like
real kick in the
I
balls.
might have been groaning at one point and going, ugh. It's so upsetting. But man, this movie though,
Yeah, how did the 4K transfer do digitally? I was curious because the
it's pretty good. It's not bad.
the disc is gorgeous. It's never looked better. I was stunned at the clear quality of the whole thing.
Yeah, I was surprised by just some of the scenes and shots like still hold up. Like it's pretty impressive. Um the amount of iconic shots this movie has
Hmm.
that just still just hold up. There's maybe one that's a little like not as amazing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Um
there's no imaginative digital improvement you can do to make that thing look cool.
yeah,
Extendo arms Freddy looks terrible. It always
really
has.
love the idea of it though. There's so much I still like about it. Like
Sure, sure.
it's just such a cool concept, but it's the one that like didn't exactly amazingly execute well and age well.
No, no.
But
Go
like
go gadget arms, not
I
scary.
can still kind of get behind it though, because I'm like, it's such a cool idea too. Um, it's like the only thing that like maybe a remake could have improved upon. Other
If you
than
want to do
that,
shot for shot, sure, but
right. But other than that, like, don't touch the movie. Like, it's still like there's so much that I'm like, oh man, what a shot. Like, that I felt a lot throughout this movie. So, I really, man, this is a good movie.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Yep.
Our heroine, as Tim mentioned, is Nancy Thompson,
Yeah.
Heather Langenkamp. 20 years old when she was filming this, and
Yeah. Nice joke about it too.
more easily passes for a high school student than most of her co-stars.
Right.
She's really got that baby face, so she definitely looks still like she could pass for high school.
Gave her a little bit of a gray though at one point.
Later on, she gets the rogue look, but
Right.
that's
And then
after
yeah,
the latest scare.
comments about her, like, oh, I've aged. I look like I'm 20. It's like, because you are. Look at
Right.
you.
Well, that joke happens before the gray
Yes,
hair
it does.
kicks
It
in, but
does.
still, she's good. Nancy's your typical high schooler. She's not even. They do a psycho switch where she's not even presented as the main character in the beginning of this movie.
Right.
Uh, and when she takes over, she seems like completely normal and put into like a horrifying situation, which makes it
Yeah.
work so much more.
Because she almost brushes it off at first, too.
Right.
Because Tina's more the one that would it starts with. So she almost brushes it off and she just seems like a normal kid.
Yeah, her best friend
Uh,
Tina, her boyfriend
yeah.
Glenn, her parents are separated or divorced, not clear on which.
Yeah, it never exactly said which way it went. But then you kind of get this like vibe. I mean, who knows? Maybe this was just because of this particular case, but maybe the that she might not see the dad as often because he might be really obsessed with his work. Maybe the mom's kind of got her own issues as well, so she kind of can get away with a lot.
She's wearing sweaters over button-down shirts. She's your typical 80s Reagan teen. You know, she could be
Yeah,
dating Michael J. Fox in the next week of
right,
whatever that show
exactly.
was. I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden.
Yeah, something tied, right? Something
Family Ties. Thank
family
you.
ties. Thank you, thank you. There we go.
Yeah, Alex B.
Helped
Keaton.
each other out. Yeah, Alex B. Keaton. Yeah, so and it's you gotta like her too because she's not this thing like needing to be saved. It's like I need help and I got a plan. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like so she still has this agency to her that is easy to like. Um I have to admit, like, there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh, she's great in this scene and that scene. But then there's like a few moments, and it's mostly with her mom, and I don't know if the actress for the mom is rubbing off on her or what. But like, there's just a few times where there's like some lines that just doesn't work for me. Like it's like, oh, I'm not sure I like that, but I'm wondering if it's because of the mom, because it seems to be always with the mom.
I think anytime she comes off as kind of annoying, it's just because she's a teenager.
Yeah,
And that's just how teenagers are. They're just kind
I
of annoying.
guess. There's just
Like when
I
she
don't
gets a little
know.
like whiny in the police station, and it's like when like her parents are bleeding her, she's pulling her hair out and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, it's just how a teen would
See,
react.
that's not the
But
stuff that really got me. There's just sometimes, I mean, maybe with the teenager stuff, but it seemed like mostly with the mom, where she would say these lines with her that I'm like, yeah, it didn't really land for me. Um, but it wasn't never terrible. It's never like you're like, ooh, wow, rough. It's never like that. But there's just like some times where it just doesn't quite work and sit well with me. But otherwise, there's other times where it's awesome and she's really good.
mhm.
I would say positive more than negative.
Yeah, no, she's one of the best scream queens. There's a reason they brought her back a couple times
Yeah.
for this franchise.
I'm
There's a
curious to
strength to her,
do,
but a vulnerability too. So she's kind of
yeah,
perfect in that way for these
for
kinds of
sure.
movies.
And I think she's at her best when she's like, this is what I'm gonna do. Like when she does have that kind of agency to her, like when she's, you know, sadly Glenn doesn't always come through for her. Or dad, sometimes dad doesn't quite come through for her, or mom. Like there's some people that don't really
Yeah,
come through for her that should.
there's a running theme in this franchise. The franchise, no franchise does worse by parents than the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Yeah.
Just not great people, not great
No,
parents there on Elm Street.
not at all. Or I guess, you know, the town in general. I can't imagine was it just the parents on just the one street, or was it like you would think it would be a greater community,
It's
but I
the
guess we can
town.
kind
The
of
town doesn't even get mentioned in this movie. It becomes
yeah.
Springwood, I think, in the second one.
Is it? I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering because that is something like I'm like I was like because you got me the
This
digital
this movie
and I'm
pretends we're
like
in Ohio, or at least it will eventually. The series pretends we're in Ohio. Ignore the palm
yeah
trees. Ignore the
yeah yeah
palm
yeah
trees, just like we did in Halloween. Ignore them.
or like that bridge that's just like iconically kind of like
Yeah, famously in LA. Yeah,
yeah. So it's just like
the
you know
canals.
okay
Yeah,
yeah interesting. But you know, whatever. We've seen that in a lot. Like Halloween does the same thing.
yeah.
Um,
Haddonfield,
where
Ohio. Yeah, it has a
yeah,
suspicious amount. Oh,
so
Haddonfield, Illinois has a suspicious
yeah,
amount of palm trees.
yeah. So I can kind of ignore that kind of stuff, but like
Yeah,
it does get me like I know she comes back. It's an interesting way they ended it. Like because this is like one of the things. Like oh cool. I'm really excited to revisit a lot of the sequels. I don't remember the last time I saw two, so I'm kind of pumped for it. I am. I'm excited. But I guess
two's fun.
digress.
Two's
Yeah.
fun. The
And
one
some
that
gnarly effects, which I think again is like some of the cool things that
oh, it's
this
the most body
franchise
horror out of
does
all of
for a
them,
while.
which
This
stands to
franchise
me.
really is great for just some of the stuff they pull off practically is just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
So
sure there's that much more to say. Um, but like I don't want to get into into too much here that might trip up. But like, so clearly she's not dead because she survives in sequels. But you kind of get the gist. So like, and I'm sure you deep dive this. So, uh,
you want the ending talk? There was a big fight about
oh,
that, actually.
what?
Wes
Okay,
didn't
so
want that ending.
he didn't want it. Okay.
Wes wanted the happy ending, and period. And that was it. And she wakes up, all her friends are back, mom's alive. That's the end.
Oh wow.
Bob Shea was like, no, no, I need a more downbeat ending. And so this is sort of like the
Interesting.
compromise ending where Nancy gets away, but the mom dies and Freddy is still alive because he's like, no, I can use this.
Is that
This is
kind of what
good.
it's interpreting? Because I would assume like everybody's dead and she's dreaming all of this.
Nancy is alive, obviously. We know that for a fact. But
Well, because of sequels. But that's what I was wondering was like, this is she originally intended to be dead as she's driven away in the Freddy mobile?
I think no, I think
Clearly
the
with
interpretation
everybody in
is
that
that
car
like
died.
they're all dead. She's gonna Nightmare continues. She'll find out like she's in a car full of dead people, but just Nancy survives.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But I was
And
just
she
curious what the original intention was because it's like, it's
original intention
interesting.
was happy ending. That was the end of it.
Wow. Yeah.
Wes was never interested in making any sequels. Bob Shea, ever
I can
you know,
understand
the money
why
man, was like, I got an idea.
with this season.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, New Line. This is the New Line is the house that Freddie built. This was a
Yeah.
company that was about to go under. It didn't have any hits, didn't have anything. This is only the second produced movie because it was
Wow.
struggling so much. And if this thing hadn't hit, it would have been gone. It
I'm
had like
just
so many movies would never have existed if Freddie hadn't hit.
Did it have good funding with it too? Because it's like impressive what they pull off.
This movie cost less to make than the Friday the 13th movie that we already talked about.
Wow, that's impressive. It's
Yeah.
impressive.
No, the effects guy did this movie for like nothing. He's like, I just needed to work. I was out of work. I'd been out of work a little while, and he was like, he hit way above his pay grade.
Did he? I'm assuming he must have made a lot of or got a lot of jobs after the fact. Because dang,
I'm sure I didn't bother to look into
yeah,
it, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
Um, I love the in this movie that she asked, "Hey, can't you just give me a pill to keep me from dreaming?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, two sequels early. We'll get there.
Yeah. Real early. Well, yeah, they're
Hypnosil's
like,
coming."
you're that's like it's gonna make you go insane. You have to dream or whatever like that. But it's like I'm
Everybody's got a
like,
dream, young lady. If you don't dream, you go.
yeah. It's like, but I don't think everybody dreams, right? Or I guess they just some people
You
remember
just
their
don't
dreams,
remember
some
them.
people don't.
You
Yeah.
just don't remember. Can I tell you real quick? Did you know who that doctor was, by the way?
He looked familiar.
Cool. That is Charles Fleischer. Um,
Name's
so
not ringing a bell.
one of the things you might know him from, seeing his face and everything like that, the movie Zodiac. When Jake Gyllenhaal goes into that guy's basement, he's looking for the paintings, the posters and everything like
Oh,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But that's still not his most famous role. You know
It's
his
just your
voice.
one of your favorites because
It's
you
just,
love that
I want to
movie.
mention it because that's where he's front facing and you see his face and
Yeah,
everything like
yeah, yeah,
that.
you love that movie.
Zodiac's one of the best movies ever made. But you might know him better as the voice of Mr. Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Please. Yeah.
there you go.
Totally. Yeah, I got you. All right.
I was excited when I discovered that. Like, oh shit.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Um, yeah, I love how resourceful she is, Nancy too. Like when she goes and she reads that survival guide, and she's like, "I'm gonna figure this shit out for myself."
Yeah.
She's got coffee pots hidden all over her room. Her mom collects her coffee
Oh
pots. Like,
yeah,
I got
yeah,
another
yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's okay.
I know. She like pulls it out from under her bed, like it's
Secret
fine. Like
coffee
I got this going.
pot.
Yeah. And yeah, she's like asking questions and um she basically does Home Alone, pre-Home Alone.
I was about to say, like every time somebody sets up traps in their house like that, they always go reference back to Home Alone. Like this should be called the Nancy Thompson.
I mean, who knows? Maybe someone else has done even earlier than her, but like this is pretty early. Um
I
But
mean,
yeah,
I guess you could call it a straw dogs. I don't know if
it
she,
is
yeah, but
impressive what she does in like 30 minutes, I think it's supposed to be.
I think like
Because she sets
like
a time.
like
She
20 minutes.
tells,
I think she does this all like
yeah, it's crazy
I think
what
maybe
she
even 10
pulls
minutes
off.
because she goes under in like 10 minutes and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah. And that's like just another thing is like, oh, yep, she's in this sleep now and she's in that. So like, man, this is happening really fast. Um, and then I thought it was funny too, like how
Well, she hadn't
fast
slept in
she
like 8 days, so
I know I get, but I'm just like, and then you see what she accomplishes and gets into that point of sleep insanely fast too. So it's just like I don't know, like it was amusing with that kind of stuff, but nothing that ruins anything by any means. Just humorous for sure.
hmm. Yeah, she carries the movie. She's engaging, she's funny, um, good looking,
Yeah,
and okay.
yeah. No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right,
I
sure.
mean, she's fun to look at. She's engaging, and
Fun. I feel like fun to look at is a weird way of putting it, but sure, okay,
you know what? The camera likes her. Is my point.
sure,
She
sure.
and yeah, I gave this category a 4.5. Nancy Thompson, one of the best.
Okay, not too far off. I went four.
All right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
a half point difference. Yeah, I don't know. Like it was just like again, I had those slight weird issues from time to time, so it was kind of hard to go higher for me, but still good. Still, I think it's gonna be pretty high up if we're gonna like rank and compare our hero characters. Like she's definitely in the top three without a doubt. Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm. Villain.
Well, this is an easy category to do. I mean, this is the debut of a horror icon. Um,
Yeah. Freddy Krueger. Fred
yeah.
Krueger,
Fred Krueger. Yeah, they'd
played by
like to
a.
interchange that. More Fred than Freddy, to be honest.
Yeah, well, he says Freddy, but like everyone else calls him Fred.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, England was only 36 when he first played Freddy, and this is only like his second. Uh. Is really his first big role, but like the thing that's most known for is like one of the side characters on the TV show V.
Yeah.
Um, he'd been on the stuff, of course, but this is like his biggest thing. He was not the original choice for this movie.
Man, thank God it worked out, right? Because,
Well, I'd be curious to see how you feel about the original choice.
okay.
It was going to be David Warner.
Huh. No, I don't know. Like it's like how do I imagine anybody else in this role, you know? Like it's just I I think because um gosh, I mean accent alone would have bothered me. Um
I'd be curious to see
it would have. I
if.
mean he would have been not that he was like a big dude, but he was
No,
a
I think
little
they're
bit
about the same.
taller.
David
Isn't he
Warner?
taller? What's the height?
I think he's wearing lifts when he's in Star Trek. So it's hard to say. It's a good question.
Oh, interesting.
Because I think of him in Tron, he's much
Five
smaller. But
seven? Wait, no, that can't be the same one.
David Warner is 6'2". You are right. He is huge.
Yeah, okay. He's a bigger dude.
Robert Englund is much smaller than that. Yeah.
What's his height?
Not that tall. I mean, not that tall. I mean, he thinks more than average, closer to average, I think, because I know he was much smaller.
5'10.
Yeah, yeah, he's average height.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean not that he's like this physically big dude, but he is definitely taller. I would say that. But like I think
There's always a menace with David Warner, though. I mean, he's been in some lots of great horror movies, playing very
sure,
menacing characters.
sure.
There's also an
But
elegance to him that would have been very different.
it would yeah,
Um,
but I think that the thing is like um there's this energy that England gives off that I don't think anybody else can pull off.
there's a gruffness.
But there's also like this like almost catty bitchiness to it too. You know what I'm talking
Well,
about?
that's more in the sequels.
Oh, you get a little bit of it here too. I think they build on it in the sequels for sure, but I think it's here. Like it's there's some stuff that starts here, you know? And there's this energy from that kind of stuff that I'm not sure anybody else just pulls off. You
Oh
know what I'm
well,
saying?
it all worked out. I mean, I'm very happy with
For
what we
sure.
got, but I'll always be curious. They even got so far as to go into makeup tests for David Warner. I just sent you what David Warner looked like as Freddy Krueger.
Oh, I just got it. I'm curious.
Um, but
Oh,
yeah,
weird.
scheduling conflicts prevented him from being able to take the role, so they had to go in a different way.
Hmm. I mean, I just say, thank you. Thank you for the scheduling conflicts. 'Cause I just, man, like this role is his. Like
Yeah, Jackie Earle Haley, I think, agrees.
yeah, yeah. Not that that was like a necessarily horrific choice, but first off, you're going a lot smaller.
Yeah,
Um, so that's a thing. I know it was like kind of coming off of his like coming back out because of the Watchmen and all that kind of stuff,
little
right?
children first, but yeah, then the watch.
Yes, yeah, good call, good movie.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think isn't there a little bit of a gap between Little Children and Watchmen? And then I could have sworn there was, but anyway, um, yeah, I
Four
don't.
years.
4 years? Okay, yeah. Like I don't think that same energy could be pulled off, or though I don't know if you'd want to, because it's like how do you recapture that kind of deal? And then like I'm sure they were trying to go for a little bit more serious and grounded, but then it's like almost takes you away from what makes Freddy Krueger fun. Like it is some dark, twisted humor that you get. It's there, like right from the beginning.
The humor more comes, like I said, in the sequels. This time, he likes to screw with them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But he's not like, like cracking wise like he will later on. There's no
No,
welcome to prime time,
it
bitch, in
gets
this.
more slapsticky later, but it's still here. Like there's still some lines now. Like I feel like I need to pull up some of these lines because I mean it's without a doubt there. Um,
I love that my guy's got his own hype team, and his hype team is like little girls playing jump rope.
yeah. Well, it's weird because it's like oh like that old jump rope song or whatever, and it's like that's like a thing, which is weird.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Kids used to sing that, man, all the time growing up. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Freddy movies were so big when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like there was Freddy and there was everybody else. I mean, like the guy had his own TV show. He
I
pops up in music videos. Freddy was
swear
everywhere.
his movies popped up more than anything else too. I felt like on like basic cable kind of horror movie night type things.
Yeah, and that he burned bright and fast. It's funny, his movies didn't make nearly as much money as the Friday the 13th movies. Um,
Crazy.
yeah. So yeah, like Freddy was a child murderer, not a
Mm.
molester.
Yeah, that came later.
Uh, that actually was the original script and they changed it.
Ah.
Um, and got off on a technicality. Killed up to, or after killing over like 20 kids, got off on a technicality.
Yeah,
And
what is
so
it? The
the
lawyers got fat and the judges got
got
famous.
famous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody forgot to sign the search warrant in the right place.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they lynched him. They got together and they set his little abandoned boiler room on fire.
Hmm.
The neighborhood parents. And
And then,
mom took
but
the
somehow
glove.
the mom went back to get
Mom
the
went in. He's like,
glove.
grab, like, taking the glove too. Fuck you.
Yeah, which is just super weird thing to do there, mom. But we'll get
Mm,
to her, I guess.
yeah, we will. I love even before we even see him, just watching him in the opening credits, just build the glove. It's like,
Yeah, it's cool shots. It's again, like I don't know, like I feel like people will kind of reference this in other movies and other type things, this like whole preparation thing, and you get
sure,
these,
it gets referenced in New Nightmare when we do it again, but it's a robot
yeah,
hand.
yeah,
Um,
how it comes together. Like it's a cool shot. And the thing that I noticed too is like, especially with that opening shot and how many movies we saw in 1984 for horror, like man, this movie looks so different.
Oh, it's got so much more style than anything else.
Yeah, it feels more updated and modern. It just feels so different looking. Um,
I would love
grungier, of
to.
course, than
I would love to
anything
show this
else.
movie to the guy who made The Hills Have Eyes Part 2. Check out what this guy does. Same
Yeah,
year, believe it or not.
I know it's insane. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, even some of the best movies in this category, this movie just feels different.
Mm.
It's a whole new thing,
There's
and
a timelessness
yeah,
to it, even though it has all the 80s technology and whatnot. It just feels fresh even today when you're watching it. And Freddy is a
yeah,
big part of that. Freddy is so he,
yep,
he he's imposing. He's got this like danger like written all over him, like the dirty sweater, the horrible disfigured face.
yeah.
The glove is iconic. The fedora.
The way he would just like pop in and out um of places and pop out behind you, or like you would get these little like you'd see this shot of the boiler room and there's like two pipes and then you kind of see his face but it's still kind of shadowed, you know what I mean? Like that there's still such
He likes
cool
to
stuff
announce
with it.
his presence by like scraping stiff his glove on random pipes, and
Yeah.
the way he'll like jump behind you and just grab your shoulders real quick or something like that. It's like
Hmm.
he's gonna touch you before he even hurts you.
Yeah. And the laughter you kind of
Hmm.
hear in the distance that he does a lot like that too. That really just really works. Um, the I do, and you kind of, and they'll play with this more in the sequels, but like when like Freddy's like it's not Robert Englund and like but like someone's clearly Freddy, but he's making himself look like somebody else,
Like the hall monitor.
like the hall monitor and like the hall pass type of thing. Like that was
Screw your
um
pass.
yeah. And then like I love when he's and he does the little like bye and like it's all messed up now. Um just the messing with like I'm gonna like pull my shirt up and slice myself open or cut my own fingers off. Like there's still so much playful, fun, messed up looking stuff. Like it's good, man.
Yeah,
It's really good.
my guy bleeds green blood and maggots. It's just ah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
So what'd you give him?
Give 5.
I went 4.5 again.
Wow.
I don't think this
Wow.
is Freddy. It's funny. I don't think this is peak Freddy. And it's
N-
unfair because
sure, it's not,
I'm
but yeah,
comparing it to future movies, but I'm just saying like at this point he's more of like a silent slasher more than anything else. Like he does a little talking here and there. Um, you know, this is God, stuff like that. But
yeah.
otherwise, uh, we don't get a sense of like how evil he is. He's more of just like, coming to get you. Ah, bitch.
Yeah, it seems to be almost more revenge than anything else. Like maybe obviously Nancy's parents were heavily involved in his death,
I'm wondering about that.
but are the other kids' parents involved
Oh,
in
all the
his
parents were
death?
involved, but I'm wondering how much was the dad involved? And we'll get into that one
I don't
later.
know. I don't
I think the mom was definitely involved because she grabbed the
I
glove,
think
but
the
I'm
mom
wondering how
definitely
much is
was
it
involved.
like
But
was
yeah,
that the source of their separation? Like was
I
she drinking
almost
before that, or did that because of that she started drinking and that's why they
I
separated?
that's what I interpreted it as.
Yeah.
But there is some clear animosity there. So who knows how bad that got? But yeah,
What if there's like I can read the novelization and find out why they separated. But
yeah,
yeah, so yeah, it's unfair, but it is what it is. I can't help it. I know better Freddy's on the horizon. Where
yeah,
he's like equal parts scary and interesting.
sure.
So I could only go up to a four and a
He's
five, four
definitely
and a
going to
half
be
this.
talking a lot more for sure. But like, yeah, for me, I kind of took it more as this is what started it all.
Yeah,
There clearly all the pieces are here that they'll just grow on. Obviously those things don't happen without it. And
I think the
it's
Freddy
still
in
so
part
good.
two and part three is the best Freddy.
Oh, that's
Uh,
fair.
the next two that's the peak Freddy, and then it goes down the other way in four or five and so on.
Yeah, there's so many other iconic lines and stuff that he's gonna give in sequel movies, like, every town has an Elm Street, right? It's just like, oh yeah, it's perfect stuff sometimes, from him.
Not one of my favorite lines, not one of my favorite movies, but okay. God, you love Freddy's Dead so much.
I'm a sucker for it. I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right. The horror, the action. Tim,
It's chock full of stuff, man.
the opening sequence
Yeah.
was the surprise sheep. Was that the scariest part for you?
That one was more like, what the hell? Like, why? Why? Like, I didn't even remember that the sheep popped up. I really didn't. And I've seen this movie sometimes. It's like, what? Why? But anyway,
Counting sheep, going to bed.
if anybody's not aware, yeah, sheep creep me out. They just do. I don't know. I'm permanently scarred, especially from our Ireland trip. They're just creepy.
One day,
And
Tim realized he was outnumbered, and they had a blank stare, dollars eyes.
man, exactly. I was very uneasy in Alien Earth. When the sheep came out, there was a whole horror movie surrounded just by sheep killing people, so that didn't go well for me. Yeah, make me uneasy, man. I don't
All
know.
right.
Yep.
Next bit I would talk about is when Nancy's sleeping in Tina's bed at Tina's house. Is there anything you want to talk about before that, or you want to go more into the boiler room scene?
No, I mean it's kind of pretty standard. That could be a thing for most of the series. The wandering around a boiler room, in
It
this
is
kind of
boiler room.
industrial looking place kind of deal. Yeah, but like even in like you know multiple times it'll come back to this kind of look of a place. Where he's gonna pop up and make someone else run a different direction and that kind of stuff, where he's gonna pop up. So there's some of that. But yeah, you get the beginnings of like the tear in her nightgown kind of deal. So you kind of get the beginnings of what's to come and what's gonna happen to her later. So I kind of like that kind of foreshadowing. But yeah.
Let's just talk about that real quick. What was the line that the mom says?
Oh gosh.
Uh, Gotta
Just
cut
think,
your fingernails or cut that kind of dreaming. One or the other.
yeah.
Just like, and that's like the very beginning. Like, Nightmare franchise just really setting the bar real low for parents in this
Yeah, I wonder
early
if
on.
that's why Tina and Nancy are so close. They it's like they just got a crappy parent situation
And you know
going
what?
on.
Not the worst parent that we'll see in this franchise.
Yeah.
I still think it's Nightmare 4, in my opinion.
Okay.
Um, what's her name? It's Kristen's mom in part 4,
It's
who gives
hard.
her daughter sleeping
I gotta
pills.
rewatch. Oh yes, 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 yes. I think I do remember that one. Yeah, because I feel like I remember her like freaking out, like, "Oh my God, mom, what'd you do?" kind of deal.
Yeah, she drugged her. It's
Yeah.
like, you just killed me. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, rough. Um,
That sticks out in my head, to be honest. It really does. Yeah.
yeah. So then we have, like I said, Nancy is sleeping over at Tina's house to make her feel better
Yep.
after all the scary nightmares.
Well, she doesn't want
And
to sleep by herself, so she's being a good friend, being to sleep over kind of deal.
right, and Nancy is in Tina's bed while Tina is having sex in her mom's bed.
Yep.
Uh, and Freddy comes to visit. First, he like knocks off the crucifix from her wall. Not sure how he did that.
Well, that was in Nancy's room, right?
No.
I
Nancy
could have
is sleeping in Tina's room.
I could have sworn it
Tina
was
is in her mom's
Nancy's
room. Yeah,
because
Nancy's in the room.
Nancy eventually puts the crucifix back on the wall.
Yeah.
So wasn't it her that got the crucifix knocked off?
Nancy is in
Yeah.
Tina's bedroom.
Right.
Tina is in her mother's bedroom.
Right.
So in Tina's room,
Oh, okay.
Freddy comes
Oh,
to
sorry,
visit
sorry. I thought you were
Nancy.
saying it happened. Gotcha. My bad. Apologies.
So yeah, he knocks the crucifix off. Not sure how he did that.
Yeah.
But then he does like the amazing face plant into the wall where you see like the claws
Iconic
and the
shot.
hands coming out and the face pushing through.
Yeah.
That's actually the guy who created the makeup for Freddy Krueger pushing his own face through,
Oh, really?
putting it up through. Yeah.
What a cool shot, though.
I'm sorry, not the
Like,
makeup, the special effects man. Yeah.
you get like a little bit of it, and then it like pushes through even more, and it's just like, and oh man, it's cool. And then she kind of wakes up and hooks it back on, even, and it's like, it's almost like a magician or something. But like, what a cool shot.
Right. And then we get back to Tina, Freddy's real target.
Yep.
Um, what the hell was Freddy throwing at the window? Is it just rocks? Is it a rock
I'm
that get lodged
assuming
into the
because you don't
window?
really see, could you do see like a little hole in the glass at one point, but it's never really quite clear
It
what
almost
was
looked like a
being thrown.
tooth. I couldn't quite tell.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell either. Like
Um,
I paused, I couldn't find what was going on with it. I just saw the hole in the glass.
yeah. And then we get, extendo arms Freddy, the most unfortunate part of this movie.
Again, I kind of like it. I know it doesn't exactly hold up visually looking, but I just like the idea of like we're in this alley and you got nowhere else to go.
Right, 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 right.
Like I just think it's a really cool idea. It's just yeah. But of course you get before that, this is God. You
No,
get
she
that whole
just,
thing is
please
really cool.
God, and that's when he
Right.
goes, this is God.
Right.
Yeah,
Which is
and
cool. Great
yeah,
line.
yeah.
Great delivery.
I like that, like, while she's running, he's like being silly on purpose too. He's like
Yeah.
waving his arms around.
And I like
I
how
think he's
he
almost
like
like making fun of her behind her, and then he
it's a really tiny
pops
little
up in
thin
front of her.
tree that he just pops out from.
Yeah,
That's when he's just like, "Hey, look." And he starts like breaking his fingers off or whatever, cutting his fingers off, which is
blood
it's,
goes
it's
squirting out.
yeah. It's fun.
And I love where he gets on top of her and she rips his face off and just believes like this bloody
Oh
skeleton
yeah.
face.
It's such
That's
a
awesome.
creepy face. Like it's like
Yeah.
blah, like but he's almost like laughing to it. Like
Oh
he's
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's fun.
And then we cut to the real horror with her back in the real world, being pulled out of the bed and onto the wall and being pulled up onto the ceiling and being cut to hell.
You know what too that works so much with that shot is Rod like witnessing it because it's such like I feel like it adds to the oh my like God like what am I watching? Because at first he's like what the hell's going on under these sheets, right? And then he throws the sheets thinking he's gonna get some intruder, and there's no one, and then it's like
Yeah.
he like doesn't know what to do or react at first. Like so I feel like it totally adds to it, right? And then yeah, she gets slashed down the torso kind of deal, slash chest, right? And then rolled off, and then yeah, you get it up the side of the wall and then over the wall and then just falls down and just blood everywhere.
Yeah. Did you watch the unrated cut?
No, I watched that's standard.
Okay. All right. I feel like there was like a little bit. I remember like I don't remember the blood explosion and the blood hitting Rod's face in the theatrical cut, but like I guess I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
told
no.
that that was one of the two spots where there was more gore. I'm like, maybe say
Maybe
so.
there was maybe there was more of it because it does cut away pretty quick. But you do get this like blood is clearly coming up from it.
Right.
But yeah.
Um. Then you got Nancy falling asleep in class, and then Tina appears in the body
Great.
bag in the hall.
Yeah. I like too where it kind of the kid reading an English class, like him voicing the lines, all of a sudden goes from normal voice and it starts to sound really creepy, but it's
Mhm.
like kind of this afterthought that you hear in the background because of the distraction of seeing her dead friend in the body bag, which is so weird by the way that this news report's like showing this like almost clear looking body bag with an arm hanging out of it. It's like that's some weird reporting.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But the shot of like the legs being lifted by no one and being dragged is such a cool shot.
Yeah, and then you got the hall monitor that she runs into and actually breaks her nose. Screw your pass. No
Yeah,
running in the hall. Um, and yeah, and Freddie finally introduces himself to her,
right.
Nancy properly, and she has to like wake herself up
Burning on
by
the
burning
pipe.
her
Yeah.
arm. But
Yeah.
that sequence is fantastic.
It works, man. And it seems to be
Um,
always in that one little corner we'll keep coming back to
well,
next to the fire.
budget was as the budget was.
Right.
Then you have Nancy in the bath.
Again, another iconic shot.
Yeah,
Iconic shot.
supposedly Heather Langenkamp's like favorite shot of the movie, where like the glove appearing between her legs and everything like that.
It's gorgeous looking.
Yeah.
Um, so so I had my headphones on, my noise canceling
Hmm.
headphones as I was watching this movie, and I was trying to get it done on Monday. And because they're noise canceling, I did not hear that my kids came in the room
Oh boy, that scene.
in that scene, during that scene. And anyway, so like it was about like halfway of the glove coming out of the water where I noticed all of a sudden, and I paused really quick, and it's like both my kids are like, "Yo, Dad, what the heck?" Like they can't even hear anything because it's all coming through my headphones, but they were like zoned in on this. I'm like, I am not giving you kids nightmares. Please stop. Like, go away.
This
And
is
then
advanced shit. You're not ready for this.
they would go away, and then I would like push play again, and then I find them in the room again because they wanted to keep watching this movie even though they couldn't hear anything. And I'm like, guys, please stop. Like, you're lucky you can't hear anything. Like,
It's
stop.
Freddy Krueger is powerful for kids. I mean, even before I watched the movies, I was obsessed with like looking at the posters and like looking at the back
Yeah.
of the VHSs and just like looking at the imagery of it. It's like, holy shit, what the
There's
hell is
something
this?
iconic of that glove, of the way he
It's captivating.
looks, and again, the whole dream aspect of it and everything. And eventually, my son was just like, Dad, I was like, what? Like, he was like asking questions to that. And I'm like, it's all a dream. Oh, okay, I'm not afraid anymore. Yep, so go away, please. I'm not going to tell him anything more than that. Like, let's just move on.
All right. I if you ever get to listen to the original director's commentary with Heather Langenkamp, she's very eager to point out that this is not her in the bathtub when she gets sucked in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Body double. Not her.
Body
Not me,
double.
not me, not
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
It's like it's actually really adorable the way she screams it out and shouts it.
But yeah, that's still like it's such a cool like right the imagery of like she gets like sucked into those so it's almost like giant pool looking thing, right? As she's struggling to get back out kind of
Yeah, it's
thing.
almost like she's stuck underneath an ice floe or something.
Yeah, and it's such a cool looking shot too. It's just it's
Right.
great.
And after that, she starts taking caffeine pills to stay awake.
Yeah, which is like yeah, people just have these pills at hand. Good for her. Like they were just there.
Right. And then you have, let's see, she does a little test dream with Glenn,
Yeah, God dang, Glenn.
who swore he wouldn't fall asleep on her.
And does.
I love when he just pops up behind the tree. He's like, "Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here."
I'm
He
here.
doesn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Um, and that's where like Nancy sees. Suddenly she ends up in front of the police station and sees Freddy going after Rod,
Yep.
and I love there's a part where like she Freddy like chases her back into her house because
Yeah.
he gets bored of Rod real quick and starts coming after her. And like one point he's like wearing like a like Leatherface, like wearing like a Tina mask
Yeah.
and calling to her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really
It
messed
kind
up.
of happens repeatedly throughout the movie where he'll like basically pretend to be Tina or use Tina to mess with her. Calling out to Nancy. Like so you'll
And
hear Tina's voice throughout the movie.
right, but like him wearing like the Tina
Yeah,
face
yeah,
that's like
yeah, yeah.
clearly like very bad like Tina face or whatever is fantastic. And then you have the shot of him like jumping through the mirror, coming at her and everything like that.
I really like her trying to go up the stairs in this kind of like quicksand kind of thing, right?
Right.
Isn't
Yeah.
yeah, so that's her like running up, which I thought was really cool too.
Yeah, that scene in particular was shot by actually Sean Cunningham, director of the original Friday the 13th and producer
Oh wow.
on all the Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah, it's just there's something cool like cuz you don't even realize like at first you're like, "Oh, wow, okay."
This
Like
movie had a very short production schedule, and so Wes Craven called in his friend Sean to help him out shooting second unit stuff, and eventually he got some first unit stuff too.
wow.
Ran into a bit of an issue with him and Heather Langenkamp, the two of them, him and Sean Cunningham,
Ew.
where she like pointed out, "Hey, I got to be running in the street in my bare feet. You did make sure that like nothing can hurt me while I'm running out there, right?" And he's like, "We don't have time for this. We're gonna go, 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 go." And she
Yeah.
ended up like stepping on something and like getting slicing her foot open and having to go to the hospital. In fact, if you go back and you watch that scene with her running up the stairs, you can see there's a bandage on her foot.
Oh wow, I never noticed that. I guess because there's so much of that white stuff that she's
Yeah,
like, so it's like it is a little hidden. So
yeah,
interesting. Okay,
yeah. Um, yeah, they did not get along.
I
Wes
get
promised
that.
like I'll be the one to direct you from now on. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
But yeah, like that's where she's like after the wrestling around with Freddie, and she wakes up. She notices, there's one point where he slices a pillow open, and she notices like there's a feather
the
in there, and she starts
feathers.
doing math that comes into
Yep.
play later. Then they run back into Rod, and that's where in real life, and that's where they find Rod eventually gets choked to death by Freddie with
Yeah, you
a
see
bed
the
sheet.
blanket like slowly going around, like being t twisted and going around his neck and hanging him, which
Uh,
is honestly probably one of the weaker moments or scenes of the movie.
yeah.
I,
Um, and then you have Freddy's fun with phone calls. First, like the scratches over the line, and then the mouth that licks her, Lancey's
yeah,
face.
with the little tongue.
Yeah, apparently
Ugh.
that was the one thing Heather Langenkamp requested after the movie was over. Like, I'd like to keep that.
You want to keep the phone?
Yeah, she's got that,
Oh wow, okay.
or at least she did. She might have sold it. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows, right? Yeah,
Um, and then you have Glenn on his bed, listening to music,
yeah,
watching his TV on station KRGR. And believe it or not, kids, once upon a time, after midnight, TV station would just end. You just get snow until like it's
yeah.
time for the next
They
day's
they would do
programming.
the anthem and that was it.
And that was it.
Yeah,
And yeah, he gets sucked into his bed after that. Just like one arm through and pulls him in, and blood geyser.
and the TV. TV goes with it too.
Yes, yes.
But yes, it's a geyser of blood that just shoots out. It's another kind of iconic scene. Like just like whoa.
It's funny. It works so well, even though they screwed it up. They could only do it once
Yeah,
because of timing and having a production and whatnot. So like they do that by the revolving room, right? So the room is flipping upside down after he gets pulled or whatever,
yeah,
and but you can see like the blood starts like all swishing over onto one side
yeah,
instead of just coming out evenly because like the revolving whatever's got screwed up. So that's why it looks that way. But it's like it's so jarring watching this just giant blood geyser. You don't even really give a
yeah.
shit. It's just
It's
something funny to look at after you've seen it for like the 20th time, which I have now.
yeah, yeah. You always pick up a little bit more on these type of things, but like yeah, you're watching it and you're just it's still interesting. Like, cause like, man, I wish I was like behind the camera cause see how it or whatever, where's the blood
Well,
hidden there? How did he get,
it's
it just, it's
definitely
cool.
worth watching any of the any of the nightmare documentaries, but Never Sleep Again is a great, really long documentary that you can watch on all the nightmare movies, and you can just
Okay.
watch it in parts.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I believe I don't know if you get it with the digital, but it's awesome.
Nah, you don't get with digital.
It might be on
But
YouTube. I
it's
don't know,
cool.
but it's
It's
great.
cool, man. It's a great death. It's a great kill. It's iconic.
Two of the best. If you're interested in these movies and you want to watch the Never Sleep Again documentary is fantastic, and Crystal Lake Memories also great. Just going over all the movies, and that's something you're gonna have to watch in stage because they're both like 8 hours long.
Right.
Um. Anyway, then you have like the final like confrontation with Freddy.
Confrontation. Yeah. It's like enough is enough. I gotta take this in my own hands kind of deal. And that's when the booby trap type stuff starts.
Um. Yeah, booby traps. I love that she like fucking tackles the guy in the rose bushes and everything like that to bring him into her world.
Yeah.
And like at first she's like, and after she wakes up, she looks around and he's not there. Like, oh God, I am crazy. And then he's like, ah.
Yeah. And
I
then
was
he's
like,
like
okay.
behind her, which is like a nice thing because it's like, oh, that really caught me off guard, to be honest. Like,
Right.
you know,
It's yeah, no, it's a good jump. And
yeah.
that's when it begins the whole going through all the booby traps, of which there are many.
Yeah. And It just really made me think of Rick and Morty too, with the oh
Bitch.
bitch,
Yeah.
like and all that kind of stuff. Because it's like he's getting his butt kicked.
Oh, the
Um,
sledgehammer to the stomach right at the start off, like, oh.
yeah, yeah, the like little explosion happens behind him. It was just like,
Yeah.
and then when he gets lit on fire, you're like, he's just like, oh, no," like the thing that killed him kind of
It's a
deal. It's like,
rough night for Freddy.
yeah, like whoa. It really turns the tables on nightmare stuff. It's really cool, right? But at the same time, right, the adults let her down again. It's like, I got him. Like, I told you to come here at this time. Like, what are you doing? And then you like the cop going like, oh, I guess I should tell the lieutenant. Like,
Do you recognize who that guy was, by the way? You've seen him in one other movie.
yeah, I know him from Scream.
Yes, he's the sheriff in
He's
Scream.
the sheriff. Yeah, that gets fired or quits or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Joseph Whipp plays Sergeant Parker, and he later plays Sergeant Birkin Scream. I can't remember what happens there
I could have sworn
in
because at
Scream.
one point he's like, talking to Dewey, and he's like quit or resign or something at this point, but they show his shoes, right? That was like a big thing for Scream. So it's like, oh, is he the killer kind of deal? But yeah, so I totally noticed that. I thought it was really interesting. But yeah, he was like, like clearly something is not going well at his daughter's house, but he's taking a real long time to think about telling the
I
dad,
think I'm
the
gonna tell the
lieutenant.
lieutenant about this after the second
Yeah.
time she's been screaming through the window and breaking the
Yeah,
window.
like
Yeah, yeah.
bloody murder screaming. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, even lighting him on fire and kicking his ass doesn't really work. He ends up killing her mom, like just jumping on it, like she lit a cigarette in bed or something like that.
Yeah, and they both look like they're on fire. And then the dad comes in to throw the
Like they
blanket over.
Right, they like disappear, or her charred corpse like disappears into a different dimension or something, and just leaves like a blank, and they're like, I don't know what I just saw.
I don't know, but it was messed up. Like,
Right. But like, oh, guess what? He's not really dead. And Nancy remembers like Glenn's advice about like I forget which kind of dreamers. I wrote it down, but I don't care to look it up. She's like, I
yeah, a
turn my
certain
back to
group
you, and I
or
don't give you any more power. And
take
like,
your power away.
yeah, and you're nothing. You're
Just
shit.
disappears.
Grabs the doorknob and ready lunges, and he
It's like the
disappears into blue
weakest
energy.
effect. Yeah, it's the weakest effect they got for sure. I don't know how
I
you do that practically, so it is what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean, I like that it. I like the idea of it. I just,
Right.
this is like the among Freddy. There's never really a fantastic way to kill Freddy in any of these movies, is there? And
Right.
I was thinking about all the times all the different ways they've killed him. It's like, man, this is always kind of a problem with this franchise.
Yeah.
This might be the. I don't think it's the worst one, but it's up there.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, too, it's like the most built-in plausibility that he'll keep coming back,
It
you know?
works with Wes Craven's original ending, with like being happy, like I take away your power, I want everyone back. I don't think it works with the ending as that we got.
At
Because
least if that
why
jump,
would Freddy even entertain like I turn my back to you, I don't give you any power?
yeah, if they remove that part and we just cut after the weird disappearance into the bed thing, then it would work better.
Maybe.
I think it would, but yeah, the weird power thing is bizarre. Um, or it's maybe I'm cutting my losses. I'll get you when you're sleeping. It's fine.
Hmm.
Like
And then the
I don't know.
final big scare is Nancy wakes up into a brand new day. Her mother's alive, her friends are alive. They pick her up in a convertible, and then the convertible top comes down. Freddy stripes,
Yep.
and they
They're
can't get.
driven off.
They're driven away without even trying. And Freddy's arm comes through the window of the door and grabs mom and pulls her in, which is another effect that does not look great.
I still really like it. It's another one of those things. Like it's like, yeah, it doesn't look amazing, but I still kind of dig it.
Mhm.
It's kind of like the arm thing.
Yeah. So I like this better than the arm thing, but it's still not great. So what'd you
Yeah.
get this category?
I still gave it a 5.
This is another 4.5 for me.
Wow.
You
Okay.
know, that Rod one is lame. And
There's
you know,
still so many iconic shots and
yeah.
still so many things that I'm like, God, that's impressive. And yeah,
Mhm.
there's a couple times where I'm like, yeah, that didn't quite hit the mark. But I feel like it's overshadowed by how much everything else is top notch and
Which
it's
is why
just
I gave it
great.
4.5. It's just under.
Fair enough.
I mean, compare this to like say Friday 13th Part 4. I'm like, nah, nah, nah. There was way more fun stuff going on in that movie, kills wise. And although you could definitely, this is definitely a scarier movie than that movie. So
This is a scary movie. I think this is movie's more creative.
yeah,
There's just more in Fright.
yeah, yeah. Um, so supporting characters. First, I'd like to talk about Amanda Weiss playing Christina Tina Gray. She's our entry point into the movie and initial protagonist until Nancy takes over. Weiss is 23 years old when making this, but looks a decade older, standing next to the babyface at a Langenkamp.
Yeah.
She doesn't look bad. She doesn't look like abnormal. She's
No.
just, but next to Nancy Langenkamp, she's like, okay, okay, Heather Langenkamp.
Yeah,
Everyone looks older sitting next to her.
yeah, like I was kind of curious too, is like Nancy like a freshman and the rest are like seniors. Like it's
Just take out a baby face. That's all.
yeah, okay. It
Um,
happens.
I love this exchange. I had a hard on when I woke up this morning, Tina. Had your name written all over it. There's 4 letters in my name, Rod. How could there be room on your rod for 4 letters?
It's a great line. It's really good. I got a chuckle out of that one pretty good.
Hey, up yours to the twirling lawnmower. Okay.
Yeah, not a great response there, Rod. Nope.
No, no,
Nope.
no. I also really enjoyed the line of Jungle Man fix Jane. Sometimes you just need to get laid.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
It was a little weird because at first, like I didn't think it was completely clear that they were an item.
Right. Okay.
At first, you know what I mean? And then you're kind of like, oh, okay, I guess they are a thing. Like I just wasn't like at first it's like, is he just a creep and that's just it? But then it's like, oh, I guess they are a thing. So like it was, and then you get the comment too about like, oh no, they fight all the time. It was never serious. Where it was like, okay, so this is like they really were like a thing. It's just I don't think that was completely clear when you first like see him popping up and scaring people, and Glenn's clearly not a fan of him either. Like,
Yeah. But
yeah,
she's basically doing the Janet Leigh part from Psycho. And
yeah,
I think she's very good in this.
yeah. It's not
Then
bad.
you got 21-year-old Johnny Depp in his very first role as Glenn.
Yeah,
Uh, I love the bit for him pretending to be staying at his cousin's house out by the airport and calling his
yeah.
mom with side
He's
effect
got a
tape
little
playing on the
tape ready to
boombox.
go. Yep, and it
And
doesn't
then,
quite go according to
well,
plan.
it
And
just
then
plays too long. They should have just stopped it
yeah.
after the air. But he
Well, then
plays.
I think the girls start messing with it too.
Well, like no, it keeps playing, and then there's a car accident, and they're shouting on the thing, and a gunshot, and they're trying to
Yeah,
stop it, but she can't figure out how it works, and yeah. But yeah, it's a good bit, and Johnny Depp is really funny in that.
he's
Um,
charming right away.
yeah, I love even without talking, like when Tina and Nancy are talking, she's like fingernails. That reminds me of the dream I had last night. What a dream! I dreamed about a guy in a dirty red and green sweater, and the look that Glenn immediately looks up in fear and surprising,
Yeah,
but he won't talk about it. He will deny it for a while, and
yep.
it's a
Same kind of similar thing with Rod. I think Rod does a similar thing.
right.
Yeah. Which I thought it was
Uh,
a nice slow play with that.
Poor Glenn just has to listen to Tina and Rod fucking the room while he sleeps on the couch. And he's like, morality sucks.
Yeah.
Because Nancy's
Nancy
decided,
shut him down.
yeah, Nancy's high school brain is like, no, we're here for
My
Tina,
friend.
and
Yep.
therefore we cannot have sex,
Yeah.
even though she's about to.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, it's rough.
It's like Nancy's just like, no, 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 I'm in a horror movie. I know how these rules work. We cannot have sex.
Yeah, I have no idea whether they did or not. Clearly, I feel like he has snuck up into our room before. right? Nancy not being nice enough that he's in bare feet trying to climb, a lattice, which is not the most comfortable.
Rose trellis,
Yeah,
bare in
rose
his bare
trellis. Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Nancy.
Come
Give
on,
a guy
Billy
a
Loomis. You ever
break.
do that in bare feet? Come on.
Yeah. Rough.
Um,
Yeah. But he's pretty even him clearly not liking Rod. I like that little interaction as well.
did you see
Um
his face?
yeah. And I kind of liked his like dopiness of kind of not coming through for Nancy there. Like
Where he falls
he
asleep even
just
though he
falls
swore he wouldn't.
asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like I kind of enjoyed that too, yeah, pretty enjoyable little small role.
And then I love this interaction with his mom, where she
Yeah.
comes to the TV and she's like, "How are you watching TV and listening to records at the same time?" And he's like, "I'm not watching, just looking and staying up for Miss Nude America. How can you hear what she's going to say? Who cares what she says?"
Yeah. Nude America.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely gonna be on basic cable.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's rude of me. I didn't look up to how to pronounce his name. Sue Garcia, Jesus Garcia, as
The
Rod
guy
Lane.
from Wildcats.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's a musician type who had arrests for drugs and brawling and is dating Tina. He is 20 years old when he's making this and younger than Johnny Depp by 4 months.
Oh wow. Wouldn't have thought that.
Right? Um, so yeah, I like the interaction between him and Glenn, like you mentioned before, with the
Yeah.
switchblade. Uh, I like Rod admitting to having nightmares. Like guys can have nightmares too, you know. You ain't got no
Yeah.
corner in the market or something.
Yeah. I thought it was an interesting choice to go from like, where are you? I'm gonna kill you to, oh shit, I look like I did it, and jumping out a window, basically. It was a pretty short amount of time there for Rod to go
Well,
from that mode to
he's
that mode.
been arrested before. He knows the deal, and
Yeah,
he's like,
he knows the situation, I
and he
guess.
says
Yeah.
as much to Nancy. He's like, they're gonna kill me. Like I did not do this,
Yeah.
but there's no way they're gonna believe me.
Yeah,
There's
and he's really determined to make Nancy believe him.
Yeah, hell of a thing for the priest at his funeral to mention to everyone that he who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Like,
Yeah, that was like,
is now the time?
wow, that's not appropriate. Like, yeah. Jeez.
Um, Getting to two of my favorites here. You got John Saxon playing Lieutenant Donald Thompson, and Marge Thompson is played by Ronnie Blakely. Love me some John Saxon. It's
Yeah,
fantastic in
he's great.
countless Italian horror movies, Enter the Dragon, bunch of other stuff, Black Christmas.
Black
Um,
Christmas. Yeah.
and he's great in this movie. You
Yeah.
could see he definitely loves his daughter, but he's exasperated by her and what's going on. He just can't comprehend anything that she's saying.
He's very frustrated by, I think, the decision making, not only by the daughter, but the wife. So
Or
he's very
ex-wife.
annoyed
Not
by
sure
all
how
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep, yep. So
Uh,
yeah, I enjoy all that.
Nancy's mom is an old timer in bad mothering. Maybe you don't think murder is serious. It's like what?
I I don't think she's good in this movie.
Mom isn't even mixing her gin into her coffee in the morning, just taking the gin straight up.
Yeah. She's got her favorites, like the same bottle over and over again. I like the time where you do see her like going into like the linen closet and just pulling out another bottle
She's
like
got yet another
upstairs.
bottle of gin here.
I mean tracks for alcoholism, but like I don't know. I had a hard time with her. I thought there was just a lot of bad line delivery from mom. I thought she was not good.
She's forced to give a lot of like half exposition, so it frustrates you as much as it frustrates Nancy. So it's kind of a thankless role.
Yeah.
So she's got that one good scene where she talks about why and how they killed Freddy. Otherwise, it's like bit of a goof of a
Yeah.
character.
It's just weird, like 'cause it's like she's supposed to be an alcoholic, but like it doesn't always. quite come off that way. It just sounds like somebody's just reading some lines or something. Like it's just yeah, I don't know. I really didn't like her in this movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what'd you give supporting characters?
Um, I gave it a three though, because I thought everybody else was pretty great.
This is a 4 for me. So what's your final score?
17.
Oh, I'm a 17 and a half. Interesting.
So that's your new top.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, over a Friday. Look at you.
I had to give it to him. Hey, objectively, this is a better movie than Friday the 13th, the final chapter. I can say that.
Yeah.
Even though I will watch Friday the 13th, the final chapter more times than I'll watch this movie.
I mean, there's something you can like objectively understand it being like a certain better quality, but you can still vibe with something else more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
favorite
so
versus best. I'm talking
and
about
that's
this
why
is the best.
yeah, sometimes I say that too. Like sometimes movies I really like don't exactly always within our system score as well as I enjoy the movie. Just because the nature of the scoring system, I think that's just something that happens sometimes. But yeah, we both have it as the number one movie now. I'm
Mhm.
putting it over Gremlins.
Good choice.
Um, so yeah, I could switch Gremlins in for I don't know. I have a hard time with it. It's such a flip of the coin
Well,
for
you
how
got
I'm
another week to
feeling.
decide. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do have another week, but at the same time, I feel like I might settle in. It depends on how I'm vibing, how I'm feeling, and I can go interchangeable with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Wes Craven wrote the script and presented it in 1981 to try to sell it to a major studio, but no one wanted it. Even his friend and business partner, Sean S. Cunningham, with whom he had made Last House on the Left, wasn't
Wow.
convinced the premise would work.
Hmm.
And just sat around for like 3 years until Bob Shea of New Line Cinema wanted to produce movies. He's like, let's give it a shot. It's amazing. The guy who made Friday the 13th could have
I
owned both
guess
at the very
from
beginning.
everything I can think of horror movies prior to this movie, it is so different.
Yeah, it's a
Like
game
so
changer.
so to think of like how this movie could work, someone really had to take a chance.
Mm.
And
Um,
clearly they made it work.
Heather Langenkamp beat over 200 actresses for the role of Nancy Thompson. Among
Oh
them
wow.
were Jennifer Grey,
Oh wow.
Demi Moore,
Dang.
Courtney Cox, Tracy Gold. Oh, sorry, and Claudia Wells.
All right. Some people.
Yeah, I mean it's funny thinking about like Claudia Wells, by the way, was like the original girlfriend from Back to the Future,
Ah, yeah.
original Jennifer, whatever.
That got replaced. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Um,
Elizabeth Shue.
mm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
it's funny just thinking about if anyone else could, or had played that role. It's like, huh, wow, what could have been?
Yeah.
Um,
I could
well,
see that character being more changed up than England. So,
yeah, all of the boiler room footage in the film was shot in the basement of the Lincoln Heights jail in Los Angeles, which was condemned shortly after production wrap due to high levels of asbestos.
oh no. Ooh, some good stuff to film in.
Um, took about 3 hours to get Robert Englund into the Freddy makeup.
I wonder if they cut that time down in the future movies or not.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
I know he did when he listed his favorite makeups from the Nightmare series. He said Part Two and Freddy vs. Jason were his favorites.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, let's see. I love in the school uh, scene where Nancy has a paperback of Julius Caesar and the kid in the front row has like this giant hardcover.
Yeah.
Um, a special shout out to Charles Bernstein who did the score for this movie. The Nightmare score is iconic. It's perfect.
It's so different. It's very 80s, that's for sure. You know, it's so much more synth and stuff kind of in it. But
Mhm.
yeah, there is something so recognizable to it.
When Nancy's talking, she's been up for coming up on day 7 of not sleeping, and she checked the Guinness,
Yeah,
and the
the
record was
record's
11,
11, right?
which was held by Randy Gardner at the time. and
Yeah.
then broken in 1986 by Robert McDonald, who went 18 days, 21 hours, and 40 minutes without sleep.
Sounds awful.
Guinness decided to stop recognizing the record out of caution.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Jeez.
Budget for this was $1.8 million, which in today's money is a little over 5.6 million,
Hmm.
with a worldwide gross of a little over 25.8 million, which in today's money
Ooh.
is a little over 80.6 million.
Wow.
Adjusting for inflation, this is the fifth highest grossing installment of the franchise.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you ready for the list?
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason. Now, this is all the adjusted for inflation
Okay,
uh,
fair. So
monies.
is Freddy
So
versus
this
Jason one?
Freddy versus Jason is number one,
Okay. It was kind of a
which
event
it
thing.
was, which
Yeah.
in today's money, just for inflation, the money came up to like $201.7 million dollars. Here's the sad part: the remake came in at number two with 171.8 million.
That makes me sad inside.
Part four, 135.2. Part three, 127.7. Part two, 90.3 million. Freddy's Dead, 82.9. This one, 80.6. Part 5, 57.9. And New Nightmare, adjusted for inflation, $43.1 million.
Huh.
No one went to go see New Nightmare.
You
Uh,
defend that one, don't you?
it's very good. It's very, very good. And you see, he was
That's
working
him in
on
a
it.
trench coat and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, more than one way to skin a cat. You ever play
Yep,
Skin the
yep.
Cat? Is the line, sorry. Freddy is back to being very scary in that movie.
Yeah.
Um, Nightmare on Elm Street debuted at number 10, listening to other debuts Oh God, You Devil, No Small Affair, and Silent Night, Deadly Night. It shot up to number 6 the following week, and then back down to number 10 the week after, then back up to number 7 the week after that, before sputtering out to number 12 and 14 the following 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Freddy didn't win a weekend until the third installment.
Wow. I mean, I kind of get it with two. Two is definitely,
Two made a lot of money, more than the first movie.
yeah.
Uh,
It's a weird
but
movie.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It had something. I think it came in at number 2 that weekend. There was something else really big going up against it, and yeah, there's no way it would beat
Hmm.
it. But yeah, that's all I got.
Well, all right. Cool, man. I mean, that's it. That was our last movie.
Yeah, next we do
Crazy.
the wrap up.
Yep. Next is wrap up, and then we get into our new season. Like it's crazy. Another one done.
Hmm.
Good
Uh,
season. I enjoyed.
Me too. You have anything else?
That's it, man. That's all I got.
All right. That is it for us. Please share your support for the podcast by leaving a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, or wherever you happen to listen to the show. Also, sharing is caring. Be sure to follow us on social media to get the latest show updates. You can contact us by emailing at filmbrochamp@gmail.com or find us by searching for the hashtag FilmBroChamp. Thank you for listening to this episode of Film Bro Championship Podcast. Peace out.
Don't need a stretcher. You need a mop.